people want to explore beyond their normal lives.
It's healthy for us to fight, and it's healthy for us to run in fear.
You're entering a whole new landscape where you are no longer you.
This game is called LARP and it stands for Live Action Role Playing. Several groups operate in Toronto, but this group Underworld is the most popular with just over 300 players registered. Games are played in or outdoors depending on the weather. From June to September, games are played over an entire weekend, which includes camping. Underworld is unique because unlike other LARP groups in Ontario, Underworld is only for ages 18 and up. Their game centers on immersion. Players must remain in character throughout the entire game. While dressing up and playing fantasy may sound silly, it begs the question, why do people play?
Explaining it to my parents was a little rough because they were worried that they were like, oh, they're going to be running after each other with like sharp metal objects and like someone's going to get hurt and all that stuff. And I explained like they're doing it with foam and people are using actual like equipment and safety precautions are being taken, and yeah, it's just it was rough explaining it to them, but then they became really supportive because I wasn't very social in face-to-face contact, so it was a change that they really got behind. So
The longer you LARP, just by the nature of it, the more, I guess, extroverted you have to become. I've seen a lot of people join LARP who were very socially awkward, stuck in a self-conscious shell, and then 2 years later, playing, they're running around talking, life of the party, the whole setup.
LARP scholar Marcus Montola supports players' claims that LARP can help players socially. While Montola admits no concrete research exists to his knowledge to support the benefits of LARP, he cites that learning is the very function of play and that role-playing exercises can be used to build social skills, learn to lead a group, or even how to ask someone out. What separates LARP from traditional nerdy games like Dungeons & Dragons or World of Warcraft is the social aspect. Warcraft can be played online at home. D&D is generally played by groups of 5 or 10. LARP has embraced its top spot on the nerd spectrum.
I come try LARP and I'm like, no, I gotta leave something between me and the biggest nerds on earth. Like I can't be those guys. And when I tried it out, it was like the level of social interaction goes way up. But then so does the level of commitment. Like there's hundreds of people running around in the woods now together, but then they're all in costumes, they're all playing characters, and they're all playing this big game together.
Most players in Underworld say they joined because they were referred by friends. For many players, this has led to new friendships and new hobbies stemming from the game.
Day-to-day stuff, I have a lot of like hobbies, I guess. I do film. I do a web show on YouTube. I play a supervillain named Dr. Holocaust. I do gaming streams. I talk about political unrest and developments in the scientific community and things like that. Sort of like a political scientific awareness and an opinion piece more than anything else. In addition to that, I'm working at Dell as a salesperson in their small businesses.
Outside of LARP, I am a lazy bum. Other than that, I'm also a student studying makeup and cosmetics. So being around here with all these players who have all these creative ways of their makeup, and also helping people out with their makeup, it's really fun. And also very tempting. Just want to bring over my entire makeup kit and I want to fix your face to make it more pretty.
I work in theater and film. I like crafting. I like building things. I actually just finished a commission today for a guy for a latex weapon. So that's one of the ways we create the weapons we use to strike each other safely. We use foam and latex with sort of a PVC core or like a rod core, and we put it all together, and it's a safe weapon to strike somebody with.
I originally come from a construction background, so I have way too many tools for my own good. But the bracers, the chain, the leatherwork underneath, all made by myself. Gorget. Under all this, there's even more chainmail that I weaved myself. If nothing else, it's a nice way to kill time.
Some people like to collect stamps. Some people like to build little model boats inside of a bottle. Me, I like to dress in a costume and fight monsters for a weekend.